So this is Kurt Urban, who's currently working for Dickey. But Kurt, when did we meet? Who were you working for back in those days?
I had my own shop at first, and through John Meany, he told me you would be the guy to help me with a turbo car that we were trying to work with in the 90s there, and that's when we started initially, trying to make one faster with a turbocharger.
What was that car? What was your first memories of what we did?
69 Camaro with a big block, and we were struggling to get it on boost and figure it all out to drag race with it. And you were helping me with different exhaust housings and wheels, trying to find a way to get the thing on boost.
So from there we went on to the next program.
Yeah, Casper, when we did the first LS to go into the 6s, you did the turbos for me on the dyno. I had some troubles with the original turbos I put on it, and I called you with what was wrong, and you fixed it. So,
well, I like being a solution provider. That's what we're supposed to do.
Right.
No,
so,
it's been a good ride. I remember wheel to wheel. You did a lot of stuff there, and actually back then you guys were doing blowers, so like a little blower, belt drive blower. But we did the intercooler package.
Yes.
And that worked out. That was a great program.
Excellent.
That'd have been really awesome to see that. Those were some good times.
Yes.
But somewhere in there you did this deal for Jesse James for the hydrogen engine.
Yeah, the turbo hydrogen engine, which I struggled with on the dyno some, and you helped me on the dyno until we got to the power we needed.
Right. That was a couple.
That was a few. You burned up brain cells. Figuring that out.
You know what? When a guy calls you up and says, "I want to put a turbo in a car and I've got to have zero back pressure or zero heat in my exhaust," I'm like, "This is going to be a real good challenge, right?" Because that's just not turbocharging. But the fun thing is that we were able to work together and try a couple different things and have an open mind, and eventually you got the thing out there on land speed, and then all of a sudden we're on the phone talking about what? Walk me through that.
Yeah, as we went the first time he ran it down the track, it was pulling air basically through the car, and it dusted him out in the interior. The engine was being fed through the car, and we didn't know that at the time. And when I called you was after we sealed it off and said, "Man, the thing it won't make boost." I can't get boost. It's like the turbos are starving, and that's what you said. Oh man, it's got to be. There's not enough air coming in. So we started putting holes in the body and moving the body around a little bit, and the boost started to come up, and then we realized what happened, and we realized our goal.
Yeah, because the vents were actually, looks like a little capsule in the rear.
Yes.
Right, and they had these, and there's a 572. How much power did that make? Was it made 800 horse?
It made 740. But I remember you telling me the calculation for the airflow through those turbos was enough for 1800.
Yeah.
But because the hydrogen's not powerful, and at 5,000 RPM, I run a 60-to-1 air-fuel ratio. So I needed a ton of air to make it not
60-to-1.
60-to-1 to keep the EGTs below 1,000. That's why I told you it couldn't have any heat.
Right.
Couldn't make any heat because once it got above 1,000, it lifts the manifold up.
Wow.
Backflashes through the intake. So we had to work that out,
So how fast did he go?
He went 199.7. BMW had went 186. Motor Corporation.
So a good record to have.
Yeah, it was a cool one.
That was a cool project, though.
Piston powered. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I suspect with the stuff you have now, we could do even better.
I'm sure we could do better now, but man, who's going to do it?
Yeah, it was good at the time.
No, those are fun. I like those projects because it's kind of stepping out of the box and learning stuff.
Right.
And I appreciate all this time that we've spent doing different projects because you're that guy. You've always got like a different project.
Yeah, I like doing the different stuff.
Yeah, people call you up and say, "Hey, I want to build this," and he doesn't say no. Yeah, we can do that.
We can figure it out.
Yeah.
And at the race shop, we have some new ones going now that you just helped me with the turbos.
Yeah, Dickey's. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do some turbo LS stuff, crate style stuff, but tight packages for your new turbos, and they have to move a lot more air, and a smaller package is going to work out good for what we're trying to do. So
I appreciate it.
We'll keep moving forward.
It's been a great run, man.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot, Kurt. I really appreciate all your support.